Hi, I am John Hoffman. I am the author of Getting to Healthy, Making the Transition to Eating Real Food, available on Amazon.com. With the COVID-19 crisis in full swing, many news reporters and even some commercials are repeating the phrase, "Life can bring an unexpected change." And indeed, for most of us, the pandemic has brought about a sudden, unexpected change. Sadly, as of June 2, 2020, for over 100,000 people in the U.S., it has brought about their death. For many young people, this may be the first big unexpected change they have experienced in life, their first taste of what it is like to suddenly have their lives threatened, turned upside down, or at least greatly inconvenienced. But life is full of surprises and can certainly bring about unexpected changes in other ways too. If you have just received a diagnosis of cancer, kidney disease, liver disease, heart disease, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, or some other illness, your life is about to take an unexpected change, one that can only be adequately described by those who have experienced it themselves. A common thread that survivors of these kinds of changes tell, though, is the pain produced by the disease itself, the suffering of enduring treatments such as surgery, chemotherapy, bypass operations, transplant operations, insulin testing and injections, dialysis, and medicinal side effects. The huge chunk of time over months and years to get treatment, see doctors, and otherwise deal with the disease. The stunning medical bills and the threat that makes to your finances. The anxiety over your employment and your future ability to earn money. The emotional toll the disease takes on your life, and the hardships the disease imposes on loved ones and family members. Unfortunately, many of us don't worry about that kind of unexpected change in our lives because it seems so remote, so uncertain, so much in the future, and so out of our control. However, we should be worried. Why? Because our diet has been identified as the #1 reason we get and die from many of these diseases in the first place. If we eat like an American, we will die like an American. And Americans are dying in the tens and hundreds of thousands every year from largely preventable diseases, and are suffering immensely before they die. So, if you don't like the unexpected change that COVID-19 has brought to your life, why not avert the unexpected change that preventable illness and disease will bring to your life? Wouldn't you rather take control of your health now by changing the way you eat to greatly reduce your chance of experiencing this kind of unexpected change in your life? I would. That is why I made the change, but only after I experienced for myself the suffering brought on by being diagnosed with 2 kinds of deadly cancer. I hope you will be much wiser than me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.